Hi, my loves. Welcome to Jennifer's Open Book, where we don't believe in filters. I am going to tell you guys about some experiences that I've had in public over the past couple of weeks. Before I get to that, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit your subscribe button, hit your like button or your dislike button, whichever one you prefer. Leave comments, let me know what you liked or what you didn't like about the video, and go check out some of my other videos. Share this video, it may help someone that you know. I might say something that someone you know needs to hear. And I appreciate all of you guys who have been supporting me. I am still new to this, and I appreciate you guys rocking with me. You guys are awesome. So thank you to my lovely subscribers. That being said, I just wanted to, we're gonna call this a Corona check-in, I guess. So I have been staying out of the stores. Anyone who knows me knows that I like to buy things. But there's always online shopping, and I love it. There's an app for everything, which is really great. But every once in a while, I need to go into the store for something, whether it's a money order or just to run in the store to grab something small, because you have to spend so much money before they deliver anything to you. So I might need to just run in there and grab like some juice or something like that. So a couple of weeks ago, I ran into the store, and a young man walked up to me and my mom, and he handed us some rubber gloves. I'm sorry, I'm blinking a lot, you guys. My eyes are burning tonight. He handed us some rubber gloves, and he says, if you wait here, I will bring you back some more. So there were a lot of people in the store at the time. My mom was wondering why he singled us out, and he explained it when he came back. What he explained was he sees us in there a lot, and he noticed my baby. She's 5 years old, and she touches things, of course, because she's 5, and she at the time didn't know any better. Now whenever we get out of the car, she's like, where's my mask? And we go in anywhere, and she says, don't touch anything, it has germs on it. She's so funny. But he says, I noticed that you're blind, talking to me, and you have to touch everything to see it, so it would be just better if you guys have gloves. And I thought that was very considerate, and I appreciated that. I appreciate anyone who's observant and who's really nice about it. So that was my positive experience when I went out. So a few days ago, I had to go into the store to get some juice. We ran out, and we were out anyway, so we just thought we'd run into the store, grab a couple things. Everything was fine until we got in line, and normally when you go in the stores, they have like markers on the floor. I've heard that there were markers on the floor to mark the safe place for you to stand. And also, they made it so you're not supposed to be in any public places without a mask, but it's up to, you know, whatever place you're in to enforce that. And I guess this particular day they were not enforcing that, because there was a young lady behind us with her 4 children, and no one had on a mask. And while we were completing our transaction, she decided that she wanted to put her groceries on the belt, which normally wouldn't be a big deal, except she was very close to me, like close enough so I could feel her on me. So I was going to actually turn around and say something polite, like, you know, can you please give me a little space? I'm almost done, and then you can finish doing what you're doing, or something like that. But my mom said it before me, and she just said, excuse me, but you're not maintaining a safe distance from us, and we're uncomfortable. So instead of the lady backing up, she says, I'm not even close to you. Which she wasn't close to my mom, but she was very close to me and my daughter. And so I told her that. I said, yes, but you're very close to me, and it's making me uncomfortable. So she says, well, I'm a medical doctor. I get tested once a month. I'm clean. Yeah, that didn't make me feel better, you guys. Because doctors, God bless them. We need them. They're awesome. they come in contact with germs for a living. So her saying that made me even more uncomfortable, and I actually pointed that out to her. So she continues to argue her point about how clean she is while still standing too close to me. So I grabbed my daughter's hand, since this lady didn't have enough sense to back up and get out of my personal space. When I say my personal space, I mean even if there was no pandemic, she was entirely too close to me. I could feel her breathing on me. So she was too close to me anyway. So I grabbed my daughter and I just kind of moved around my mom and moved to the front of the line to wait on my mom to finish. And the lady, you know, she was still talking and going back and forth with us until we got out of line, until we were done. So when we got to the car, me and my mother, we were talking about it a little more. And we were talking about like how we felt about it, because both of us were angry enough to fight. Like I literally wanted to fold my cane in half and help her out with her social distancing. But I didn't do that because I'm a good girl now and I have a little bit of a temper, but I also have a lot of restraint. But what I told my mom I was going to start doing is, if we're out and we're staying in line, I'm going to hold my cane out behind me, because it's about 4 feet long, maybe a little bit longer. And if my cane is touching the person behind me, they're too close. And instead of them getting an attitude, they should just back up. But that would probably cause some problems. So after we talked about it a little longer, I looked at my mom. I was like, you know what? While I'm making plans, we don't even have to worry about this, because I order my groceries online. I don't even have to go to the store. I don't have to deal with, you know, people breathing on me and being in my space and stuff like that. I can order my stuff online and be good. What we really should have done was call the manager, because the manager should have, you know, caught that, or somebody should have caught that. This lady was not wearing a mask. And like I said, there's a mandate that if you're in a public place, you have to have on a mask. In a public building, I should say. Also, this store did not have the markers on the floor that most of them have, at least not in the line that we were in, you know, showing people where to stand. But I don't even think she would have paid it any attention if they were there. So I'm telling you guys this story because a lot of different people that I talk to have different feelings about, you know, whether or not they want to wear a mask out in public, which is fine, and it's their prerogative. Unfortunately, if they are sick, they're going to spread it to someone else. That someone else is probably someone who doesn't have a mask on or something like that. I don't really know how it works. I don't think anybody really understands how it works. But what I want people to do, thank you. Go back in your room, baby. Sorry, you guys got a little Alexa. The point is, if you're going to be out like that, if you are going to make that decision, that's your prerogative, that's fine. But stay out of other people's space. If you're not going to cover up, if you're going to be, I don't want to say irresponsible because it's so negative, but if you are going to be irresponsible, you should have enough sense to stay out of other people's space, because people are not comfortable anymore with other people being that close to them. Even before the pandemic, I was not comfortable with strangers being in my space. I had a serious issue with germs. I was prepared. I already had the hand sanitizer and the wipes and everything. The only difference between now and then is that I wear a medical mask when I'm out in public, which they're very uncomfortable. I understand people's issues with them. They're uncomfortable and you really don't know whether they're helping or not. But, you know, they give you some sense of security, or some of us, they give some sense of security. But like I said, if you're going to be out there and you decide that you don't want to wear your mask, that's your prerogative. But respect people, respect other people, respect the people who want to be safe, the people who are trying to stay safe for themselves and their children. Is respect my child. Like, she's a little girl and you're like super close to us. You know what I mean? Like, just, you know, guys, be safe. I always say this on all of my videos. Be safe, okay? I also tell you don't live in fear, and that's fine. Being safe is not living in fear, okay? But be safe, okay? And, you know, respect other people's space. Have some boundaries, people. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. It was on my mind, and it was kind of bugging me because I had to go through that. And I don't think that it was necessary for it to, you know, for us to have to argue about you being in my territorial bubble. Like I said, the lady was too close to me, even if there wasn't a pandemic. And my mom, she says this lady does not look like a doctor. She said her and her kids look dirty. So yeah, that's what I had to experience. So I'm gonna, again, stay out of the store until they get all of this stuff under control. Until next time, you guys, I appreciate you. Like I said, if you are looking at me on Instagram, thank you, my Instagrammers. You guys are new. I just started getting into Instagram. I know I'm old, I'm late. But until next time, I love you. Bye.